8.6 capacity. It's like volume, liquid, and as such. Here's some of the conversion factors we're going to use. Let's get to work. 43 pints. We want to go to quarts. Pints to quarts, we can do that straight up. Put the pints on the bottom, quarts on top. You see there's 2 pints for every 1 quart. Those pint units cancel out. Multiply straight across, we get 43 over 2 quarts. If you want the decimal value, that's going to be 21.5 quarts. Or 21 quarts with 1 pint left over. 26 quarts to cups. This should be a little interesting. We want the quarts to cancel out, but can we get the cups? Not immediately, but we can go from quarts to pints. Let's do that. And it says that 2 pints is equal to 1 quart. Now we could do the work and then convert that answer. Let's just keep on going. Now we want the pints to cancel out. So now we want to go from pints to cups, which we can do that. So this one takes a couple of unit fractions. I want to say about what we know about pints and cups. 2 cups is equal to 1 pint. Those pints cancel out, and we're at our desired units, and so we're just going to multiply. 26 times 2 is 52. 52 times 2 is 104 cups. So 26 quarts equals 104 cups. You understand that? Sometimes it takes more than 1 unit fraction, or more than 1 step. Alright, let's subtract 2 quarts from 1 gallon, 1 quart. So I'll start down 1 gallon, 1 quart, because that's what we're taking the 2 quarts away from. Now, can't take 2 quarts from 1 quart, so we gotta borrow from this gallons. 1 gallon becomes 0 gallons. When we borrow a gallon, we're actually borrowing 4 quarts. We already had 1 quart, so that gives us a grand total of 5 quarts. 5 quarts minus 2 quarts is 3 quarts. And that's the answer. So it makes it a little bit better. That became 5 quarts. Now let's multiply 2 gallons, 3 quarts by 2. So it's going to take that number, times it by 2. 2 times 3 is this 6 quarts. 2 times 3 gives us 4 gallons. Now, 4 quarts makes a gallon. What that means is, when we divide 4 into 6, it goes 1 time, remainder of 2. That means is that 6 quarts is equal to 1 gallon, 2 quarts left over. So 6 quarts becomes 1 gallon, 2 quarts, which gives us a grand total of 5 gallons, 2 quarts. Let's do some more. These are fun. Let's divide 6 gallons, 1 quart by 2. Let's set it up as a long division problem. Now 2 we're going to 6 evenly, so that gives us 3 gallons. Multiply back through. We have 0 gallons to worry about. Bring down to 1 quart. The 2 won't go into 1 quart. And so we got to use what we know. We know that 1 quart is equal to 2 pints. So we're going to rewrite the 1 quart and make it equal to 2 pints. Now will 2 divide into 2 pints? The answer is yes. It goes 1 pint. 1 pint times 2 is 2 pints. Leaves 0. So one way to write the answer is 3 gallons, 0 quarts, and 1 pint. So be aware of that. Now let's add 15 gallons, 3 quarts to 4 gallons, 3 quarts. So we got 15 gallons, 3 quarts. We're going to add that to 4 gallons and 3 quarts. So let's just add. We get 6 quarts here, 19 gallons there. Let's do it quickly. The first 4 quarts makes a gallon. So that's 20 gallons total. with 2 quarts that remain. If you can do the work in your head, please do so. Here we go. This isn't an M1, it's an ML, and that's an L. L stands for liters. So, just like the meters and the grams, we now can convert our metric converter or metric slider to liters, kiloliters, hectoliters, deciliters. That's HL, by the way. And then liters, deciliters, centiliters, milliliters. So you want to go from milliliters to liters. There's milliliters, there's liters. 1, 2, 3 places left. There's your decimal. 1, 2, 3 places left. Makes it 2.1 liters. That's your answer. Deciliters to liters. There's deciliters, there's a liter. 1 place right. 1 place right. 21.1 liters. 1250 milliliters added to 2.9 liters. In order to add those, we need the same units. I like to convert the smaller one to the bigger one. So let's go to milliliters. Liters and milliliters. 1, 2, 3 to the right. Take the decimal, move it 3 to the right. 1, 2, 3. Throw in zeros as placeholders. Let's add those two. Just going to add it like I normally would by hand. We get 4,150 milliliters. Now let's divide 146.9 liters by 13. This is just straight up long division. Goes 1 time. What is extra paper? If I had a calculator, it'd be a lot easier. 13 goes to 16 1 time. Now, keep in mind that decimal stays right there. 13, bring it on the 9, 13 goes in 39 3 times. The answer is 11.3 liters. It's a good review of dividing decimals.